What's going on, everybody? It's episode 139 of the Full Court Blitz podcast. I'm your boy Trez. With me today, J. Fur.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro, man? How you doing, man?
Doing pretty decent, man. Just trying to fight off, obviously, this pollen. It's fucking everybody up. The cars, people, their minds, sinuses, whole bunch of stuff. Oh, my, everything. It's just... We ain't even halfway through the year.
Nah,
it's actually going by, though. It's going by.
Yeah, all right. Like I said last week, 4 months in the year. That shit crazy. 4 months in the new year.
For real.
Already.
It's crazy work, bro.
Crazy as hell, man. We already got, we got three, three championship teams, with the Eagles. Super Bowl champs. We got the UConn women's team, national champs, and then we got the Florida Gators, national champs for the men's side. That was a pretty crazy ending. I don't know if you was watching it. I watched it. I was leaving a friend's house, and I had that shit right on my car, on the dashboard or whatever. I watched probably like the last 5 minutes on the way to the crib. I don't know what the fuck Houston was trying to do, bro. You had 20 seconds left, and you don't get a shot up. You could have got like 3 opportunities for you wanted to, but shout out to the Florida Gators, man. They pulled it through. I think that was down like 12 points. 12 points, I want to say, or probably it was 8 points, whatever. And then, they teed up when it mattered, man. And now they're 3 national championships in. Then they're like one of 7 teams. I think they have won 3 championships or more. So shout out to the Gators, man. It was an incredible season for them. It looks like the SEC might be taking over.
For
you
real.
know what I'm saying? But don't worry, the ACC will be coming back. We'll be back.
We trying, man. We
know
fight.
What I'm saying? This NIL, man.
Unfortunately,
it's
Duke trying to hold it down.
You said what?
Unfortunately, Duke trying to hold it down for us.
Man, Duke ain't hold it down. Shit. Bro, you gotta think about it, bro. Think about this for a second, bro. Think about all the talent that Duke had over the last decade.
Yeah.
And, bro, and they only got 1 national championship. I'm talking about, like, they had Jason Tatum, Zion, R.J. Barrett, motherfucking Cam Reddish. You had even kind of go before them, like the Jabari Parkers, Paulo Beccaro. They had all these great talent. And you have been, I think, in the last 10 years since they won the national championship 2015. I think they've been to the Final Four, maybe 3 times this year.
2 or 3.
It might have been just 2. Probably 3. You got this year, the year that we beat them in 22. I want to say they haven't been to one since 2015. They haven't been in national championship since 2015. If I'm not mistaken, they haven't really been to a lot of Final Fours in the last 10 years. You really think about it. If you really think about it. All that talent that go in the first round, this for you to come short, bro. And then you got people saying, "Oh, Duke's the better school. We produce NBA players." Look, bro, like when we're talking about just college, man, y'all ain't really producing shit. I mean, it's like, and it's not their fault. It's just the fact that who are they playing against, they just don't give a fuck. They ain't scared of y'all, man. I don't give a fuck who y'all got. Man, you think about y'all got Cooper Flag, number man in the nation. Zion, you got Zion's R.J. Barrett and Cam. Damn, I don't even think they made it to the Sweet 16.
With that team, I don't think so.
Nah, I think Michigan State put them out. I remember Michigan State putting them out. I think maybe they made it to the Sweet 16. Maybe didn't go far. Then you had Jason Tatum. I forgot who it was with him.
Wendell Carter, I think.
Who?
Was it Wendell Carter Jr.?
Yeah. And then
who was running the one? During Jason Tatum's time. Who was running their one?
At that time, I think whoever Jason Tatum was playing, I think whoever it was, he lasted 4 years. I think he played up till probably when Zion them got there.
I can't even remember who they played.
I don't even give a fuck at that point. They sorry. But I mean, like, just think about all that talent. Now with NIL coming in effect, it's diverse now. It's just for the college basketball level, but football as well. Alabama ain't dominant like that. It's going across the board, especially with the transfer portal, to where now you can transfer as a freshman right away.
Yeah.
Just look what just happened to us. Ian Jackson is going to transfer.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We had Elliot Cadeau is on the transfer, but he's going to his senior year. You know what I'm saying? And Jalen Washington is transferring, which I don't understand why he's transferring.
It's trash.
You know what I'm saying? And for us, it's like, I understand for UNC, our style of play is different. We running the same system since Dean Smith been here, and we talking about, bro. I mean, if I could be wrong, my math might be wrong, but we're talking about almost over 50 years between Dean Smith, Roy Williams, and including Herbert Jackson. Hubert Davis, running pretty much the same system for the last 50 years. And that's the way we want to play basketball. We want to play defense, play small ball, and kind of stretch the floor out, and it worked fine with us. You know what I'm saying? And I think now it's just the fact that the way the NBA is changing. It's kind of hard for us to really go get those type of guys. Like we won't ever get the Jason Tatums, the Zions, the RJ Barretts. You know what I'm saying? We'll get like guys that's a little bit right under them, to where we know they gonna come and they gonna either play a couple years or 4 years in college. You know what I'm saying? When you come to UNC, you coming. We're coming to win national championships.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We
put that work in over time.
And on top of, they want to get an education too. We're just not all just about one and dones. I mean, like, we don't really have that a lot of one and dones. I think the last one and done was what? Cole Anthony.
Yeah, him.
After that, it was really no one and dones after that.
Nobody of that caliber.
No, literally, it hasn't been no more one and done since Cole Anthony.
And before him, it was Tony Bradley, right?
No, before him was Kobe White. And before Kobe White, then it was Bradley.
Yeah, Kobe. Damn. He learned eventually.
Who's that?
Kobe White. He caught on to the league.
I mean, I think he's been doing this for a while. I think he just didn't really have
help
that time. Well, they never really get him that playing time.
That too. He was always backing up.
Yeah, and now
injured.
Yeah, mixture. And now I think he's in a contract year now, so
he got a hoop.
Well, he's been hooping. Like, he's been doing this for the past 3 years, but is either he go back to Chicago, or he go somewhere else and actually be on the team to where they can use his, they can use him. You know what I'm saying? It'll be his decision. Either get the bag or go somewhere and actually contribute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I was him, I'm like, shit, bro, I want to go somewhere and contribute. You know what I'm saying? Why not go to somebody like him? He young too. He ain't nothing but our age, like 26, 27. So you imagine him? He went to
Washington.
Nah, hell no. Hell no. Fuck no. He might as well stay in Chicago. You threw my head off on that. No, somebody like Detroit or going to Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Going to possibly maybe go to like a team like the Lakers or Clippers, the Suns. Like somebody that can like
I think
really,
Suns would do him well.
You know what I'm saying? Like someone that can really use his ability, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we'll see what happens, man. Shout out to him. But yeah, man, him and Cole Anthony were really like the last like they were our last one of those because they were back to back because Kobe wasn't gonna stay the next year when Cole came in.
Yeah.
And then when Cole came in, Cole wasn't gonna stay when RJ Davis and Caleb Love coming in. You know, that was literally back to back. You know what I'm saying? Now
Elite
RJ
guards.
Davis. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. We will always, and that's the thing about us. We're gonna always find the guards.
Yeah.
It's just struggling to find
the big men,
the shooters, bro. Like Brady Manning was like that was, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that would have been that year. We should have won. We should have beat Kansas, bro. We were up 13 or 16 at halftime. We blew that shit. We had no business losing that game, bro. No business losing that game. And I really wish that Caleb Love and RJ really put that personal shit to the side, man, and just hoop. You know what I'm saying? And what could have been. I mean, we could have probably won it back the next year and probably ran it back.
Facts.
Well, I said not run it back, but got back to that same position.
They would have been better together.
You know what I'm saying? But we really couldn't find that stretch four. And then was it last year when we had Harrison Ingram? Oh my God! Can you imagine if we had him and Caleb Love and still had RJ? Bro, man, that team and had that boy Ryan McCormick. Man, that team would be so unstoppable, bro. We probably would have won the national championship last year. We probably would have beat UConn last year.
Yeah. It would have been too deep of a squad.
You said what?
It would have been too deep of a squad.
Too deep of a squad.
It's like dealing with the two platoons of Kentucky.
The two who?
Platoons. Like the two sets.
Oh yeah, tomorrow when they had Book and them.
Cat and on them, yeah.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy. Motherfuckers had. And Devin Booker came off the bench.
Facts. Tyler Eulis, I believe, played there.
Yeah. Eulis, Portheris, Cat, Trey Lyles. I'm missing one more.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yep. And then he had Book. The Twins was going. The Twins is where
I think so.
The Twins is with no, the Twins were there. I think the Twins ended up staying. I think the Twins the one that ended up staying. At least I think they play with AD too. I think.
I don't know about that one. Were they there?
Yeah, I think so.
That would have mean one of them would have had to start though. I don't think both of them was on the bench.
No, they both started. I think. Hold on. Or one did and one did.
Let me. Yeah, infamous. Yup, they were there. They were definitely there.
Right, they were.
Yup.
That would been what?
Marcus Lee and Dakari Johnson. They were off the bench too. It was Tyler Eulis.
Yeah, Marcus who?
Marcus Lee, which was the dude with the mohawk.
Yeah.
The skinny dude that could jump his ass off.
Yeah, I remember. Okay.
And then Dakari Johnson. He was just a big dude.
I remember him. Yeah, he was off the bench too, right?
Yeah.
I remember him. Then it was D Book, and then who was
Eulis came off the bench. Trey Lyles, Marcus Lee, Dakari. And then started was Andrew, Aaron, Alex Poitras, Willie Cauley-Stein, and Cat.
Yep. And then the next year, that's when that next year they had. I literally just had this in my fucking head. Was it Julius Randle? Was it? I think it was Randle. Jamal Murray and somebody else. Cause I think Willie Cauley-Stein one and done.
I think so.
I think maybe he was one and done.
Let's double check.
Was it Nick Richards? No, Nick Richards was a little bit later.
It was D Fox. You're talking 2016, right? Or 2015.
D Fox will be 27. Will be 2016, 2017.
No,
D Fox, Monk.
So 2014, 2015, that was the platoons.
Yeah, the next year, the 29, you missed one. You missed it 2015,
16, 15, 16. That's what
that will be with Jamal Murray, Julius Randle,
Scal.
Who?
Labissiere.
Sky. Yep. And then it was
Isaiah Briscoe.
Yep. And all of them were one and done. And then the next year will be Fox, Monk, and Bam, and Tyler Hero. I want to say. And same thing with him. Same thing with them. Won national championship. With Coach Cal. And that was what they won it with AD. That's like 2012, 2013. Give it. Hey, y'all can sit here. I can talk shit about UNC, but y'all looking at the wrong blue bloods. Look at Duke and motherfucking Kentucky. Look at them. At least Carolina and Villanova and Kansas is actually going to the championships and actually winning, or going to the Final Fours and winning. Like Cal haven't been in the Final Four in years, bro. Yeah. We're talking almost a decade
since AD, right?
Nah.
I don't think they made it with that.
When they played Wisconsin, in the Final Four. I want to say, or is that a national championship? Because Wisconsin won the national championship like in 20.
That was with Frank Kaminsky.
For Frank Kaminsky and Sam Decker.
Yeah.
That was like 20.
I remember.
I want to say maybe, or I think it's when they played Duke. Or maybe cause I know they went to the championship and they lost, and they went and they won. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, I think they went back to back.
2012 was with AD.
2012 was with AD. 2013 is
That was 2012, and then you got appearances. So they went. This shit ain't working right. Kentucky National Championship appearance. 11-12. Where are we at? Final Four, tournament champs. Runner-up, 2014. They were runner-up.
Wisconsin, right? Or Kentucky?
Kentucky.
2014?
Yeah.
So, I don't think they've been in Final Four in a while since then, probably.
They haven't. 2014.
Because they won a championship in 2012. Yeah. Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah, I remember Wisconsin playing them in Final. Yeah.
And on that team, that was the two platoons. They lost. That's what put them out. That undefeated streak.
You said what?
That's what put them out of that undefeated streak.
Damn, so they did go, what was it, 39? Was it 39?
38, I think.
38, Damn.
That's crazy.
Right?
That was deep, though.
Super fucking deep. Super deep.
Matter of fact, Final Four, they went 2015, but they went to the championship in 2014 and lost. But they went to the Final Four 2015 also.
And lost? And that was with the two platoons?
Two platoons was
2015? No, that's 2015, 2016. And that's with Jamal Murray and them.
14, 15.
That was 14, 15. That will be the platoons, right?
That's the platoons.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Bro, we had some good, bro. I was talking to my boy CP last night in the group chat, and he said he was watching the Knicks and Celtics game yesterday, and he said, man, fuck the NBA. He said, man, college is where it's at.
Yeah.
Always been like that. And I ain't trying to
know
throw,
about
I ain't trying to
always.
bust, I ain't trying to throw myself out there. But I haven't watched an NBA game in a while.
Me either. Shit.
I just keep up with it.
Yeah, I try to.
It's
Just not the same to me.
Playoffs is next week. Gotcha. And then got me for like maybe like a week. And the NHL playoffs are starting. And then you got the NFL draft.
Everything else before the NBA at this point.
Yeah, man. It's just like and what we got for y'all is really that we're doing the mock draft for 1 through 16, and then we're talking about like the Mike Malone and all that shit. Just totally forgot to say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like it's I'm gonna save it for the NBA when we talk about the NBA a little bit later, because
cool.
That's a conversation to fucking have, honestly, truly.
Yeah.
You really to have. So what we got for y'all? We're gonna do the 2025 NFL mock draft, 1 through 16. Next week we're gonna do 17 to 32. We're gonna have 8 picks each. He's gonna have we're basically just how it is. We're basically be like the GMs and all that shit. And then we'll just pick the best available player or best fit, and kind of just pick our knowledge on these guys and these teams and things like that in that nature. I done did like 5 mock days.
Dang.
Yeah, cause I had to have the backups. Like whoever you gonna take one team. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
And I wrote it down. I did that shit at work today on my lunch break. So yeah, I had to fucking do it and see how I was gonna be able to do that shit. But yeah, you're on the clock. You got the Tennessee pick. So floor is yours, man.
All right, that was quick, right? With the first pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, us, as in not me, but us, the Titans select Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami, 6'2", 219 pounds.
Okay. With the second pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns selects Travis Hunter, cornerback / wide receiver. I don't think we were going to get a quarterback in the first round. I think we might be able to get a quarterback a little bit later.
So you trust him?
So
Deshaun Watson?
Nah, it's not like that. But we gonna cook up something. You know what I'm saying? I'll explain it. I'll explain it later. We'll explain it. We'll talk about it a little bit after this though. But we go from there. We'll talk about it.
All right, I'm on the clock. Let me mark who we already drafted.
Yeah, I did. That's why I had to do that too.
And you picked
Travis
for
Cleveland. Yep.
You whore. Well, in that case, let me go with one of my other guys, I guess. With the third pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, Giants select Abdul Carter, edge rusher, Penn State.
Okay. All right. Now, this is when things get real because it's actually the pick I want. With the number 4 overall pick, the New England Patriots selects, and it's hard to say this though, but I'm gonna go with it. Will Cameron from LSU, offensive tackle. We need to start, getting some weapons or protection for Drake May, our future. So, going to go with Will Campbell for LSU.
will count for LSU. I kind of expected that one.
Now it's just where things really get
Choppy
from 5 to 16 because that shit can go.
Jesus, gosh. All right. I went to State. Let's see. I chose him. Mark him out. So we have 4 picks and 5th pick. Jacksonville Jaguars. We select Mason Graham, defensive lineman, Michigan, your boy.
Hey.
We need him.
Hey, look. I'm telling y'all right now. He is the best defensive tackle that come out this draft since Denarius Sue. Mason Graham, whoever get Mason Graham is going to get a future Hall of Famer, bro.
Dang.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Mason Graham
is vouching.
Bro, he can single-handedly take over a game, bro.
I saw some of his highlights. He's strong as hell.
He can
He got a pan hand, yo.
Bro, he takes up so much space. And not only he's a run stopper, but he gets to that quarterback too.
Exactly.
Man, stop fucking with my boy, bro.
They gonna look dangerous with him, I tell you that.
Stop fucking with my boy, bro. I'm trying to tell you. The dude is like that. The man is really like that, bro. And there's gonna be another guy right after him.
Oh gosh.
That can if I can get his motor up and he's all in. We talking about somebody that's going to be another Hall of Famer. Talk about him later. All right, with the 6th pick, the Las Vegas Raiders, Raider Nation, we will select. I'm gonna go with it. Tech McMillan. We're gonna go receiver. Man. I got Gino. Now I got Brock. I got Tucker, Jacoby Myers. I think going receiver with this pick, I think going with Tech McMillan would suits us. So let's get it.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah. Now
you put the pressure on me with this next
pick. He might slip. He may slip.
Potentially.
He may slip. He might go outside the top 10. He may slip.
Yeah, you got
potentially
me thinking
he may
now.
slip.
You got me thinking now. Let me put my thinking cap on here, man.
All right, New York Jets.
New York Jets, right? All right.
You need a quarterback, receiver, tackle, and defensive interior.
I was just thinking about that. I ain't even going. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna go with my original.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go.
I know I ain't go. Ooh.
With the 7th pick.
Ooh. How you about to do
I'm
that?
gonna go. Let me make sure I pronounce his name right.
Oh, okay. All right.
You pretty much probably know where I'm going with this one.
Okay. Pronounce his name right.
Armand Mimbu.
Okay.
Offensive tackle from Mizzou.
Missouri. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Okay.
To the New York Jets.
I got you. I
Protect the quarterback. That's what you're good at.
Okay. I like that. You and what? Mimbu. Okay.
Had to play it smart, man. Smart as possible. Because my other boy got took.
Okay.
So I had to run the audible.
All right. With the 8th pick of the 2025 draft, the Carolina Panthers selects Jadai Barron, cornerback from Texas.
Oh. Okay, good. You went corner on him.
I went corner.
I don't blame you.
I went corner.
Okay. So we are now at the number 9 selection.
And I think this is where he should go. You know what I'm talking about. I really do think he's gonna go here, bro. I really do. But I don't know where he gonna go with it. But he can slip.
Number 9. Go back to my list. At number 9. Let me think as far as needs. What do we need?
Number 9, that's the Saints.
At number 9, I'm gonna go Matthew Golden, wide receiver from Texas.
Oh shit.
They need some help. They boys are too injury prone.
Oh.
And they got a threat.
You realize old boy's still available, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's what I needed though, man. For the time being.
You say you went with who?
Matthew Golden.
Oh, the other Texas receiver?
Mm-hmm.
For the Saints. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. With the number 10 pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears selects Ashton Genty, running back from Boise State.
I understand it. I understand it now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We went 10. Okay.
Yeah. Number 9, you went with Matthew Golden.
Yep.
I went with Genty. So now with the 49ers.
49ers. Okay. With the 49ers, with the number 11 pick, I'm gonna go Josh Simmons, offensive tackle from your fuck eyes.
Yeah, fuck him.
AKA Ohio State. They need Brock protected badly this season with Debo leaving. Debo's out, next man up. So until they get all that figured out, we're gonna need Brock to get as much time as possible in that pocket, comfortably as possible.
You know what?
There's still somebody out there.
You know what? I think I have that pick too next week, don't I? No, you got it. You got that pick. If I think he's going where you think he's going, all right. I see what we're doing. I see what we're doing. Yeah. All right. I see exactly what the fuck we're doing. All right. With the number 12th pick for the 2025 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys selects Mike Green, edge rusher from Marshall. We lost our boy, DeMarcus Lawrence. We gotta replace that. Gotta have somebody else on the other side. With Michael Parsons. I thought you were on that, didn't I?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was going a different way with that. Thought you was going history.
History?
I ain't trying to say the name, but
Alright, tell me later.
Dang, you sure did mess me up with that one. Dolphins, though. We on the clock. Dolphins. Dolphins, freaking Dolphins. Your worst enemy.
Fuck them.
Gotta love them.
Yeah, no.
Okay, the Dolphins. Let's see. Okay. For the Dolphins.
They're looking for a guard, a tackle, defensive interior, and cornerback.
I'm going Josh Connerly Jr., offensive tackle from Oregon. Big guy. Big Oregon lineman, man. It's one of them guys right there.
Oh shit! Okay.
If you don't know,
He's all right.
you need to know. He's one of them ones. For his position, of course. He's one of them ones, man.
Okay.
Big dog.
All right. Okay. All right.
6'5", 311.
Okay. All right. Colts on the clock. With the number 14 pick of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts selects Tyler Warren, tight end from Penn State.
I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I had a feeling. That was going to happen. So, you know what? Let me set up my Audible. You went Colts. I got Falcons. All right. I got Falcons. Atlanta, to be exact. Atlanta Falcons. Pretty good young squad we got here. Michael Penix running the show now.
Center, edge rusher, linebacker.
I'm gonna stop chewing the gum in y'all ear. My bad. That's how to have it. When the nerves kick in, you chew the gum.
Yeah, look at me. I'm over here reaching over here. First preseason, 37 minutes in the damn podcast. Sorry, bro.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Well, with the 15th pick, it's kind of high, I must say. But we are going to go with, kind of shaking while I'm saying this, but I think it may be the right option. Emeka Egbuka, Ohio State. Fuck I. For you.
For real? I'll say it later. After this.
Mm-hmm.
That man been in college way too fucking long. I feel like.
There's a lot of guys like that. It's alright, man. He was there 21 through 24, though.
Way too fucking long.
That's 4 years.
Way too long.
He never redshirted either, though.
Nah. Bum.
Damn. I get it.
It's alright. I beat him 4 times. I beat him 4 years in a row, so I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Go blue, baby. Asshole.
Yo.
With the number 16 pick, and this will be the last pick of this draft. Arizona Cardinals selects. Speaking of big blue or go blue, another good defensive anchor from Michigan, Kenneth Grant. Welcome to Arizona, baby.
Kenneth Grant.
Welcome to Arizona.
Damn.
Welcome to Arizona. Now, go through the run through. Number 1, you pick Tennessee. You pick Tennessee to get Kevin Ward. Number 2, I picked Cleveland to get Travis Hunter. Number 3, you picked the Giants to get Abdul Carter for like I said, for the Giants. Number 4, I picked for the New England Patriots to get Will Campbell. Number 5, you picked Jacksonville to get Mason Graham. Number 6, I picked for the Raiders to get McMillan. Number 7, you picked the Jets to get Mimbu. Number 8, I chose to get the Panthers to get Barron. Number 9, you chose New Orleans Saints to get Matthew Golden. Number 10, I picked the Chicago Bears to get Ashton Genty. Number 11, you picked the Niners to get Simmons. Number 12, I picked the Dallas Cowboys to get Mike Green. Number 13, you picked the Dolphins to get Corley Jr. Number 14, I picked the Colts to get Tyler Warren. 15, you picked the Falcons to get Emeka Egbuka. And at number 16 for the Arizona Cardinals, I picked them to get Kenneth Grant. Now, kind of talk about this just briefly a little bit. In reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really do think Shedeur is going to slip.
Everybody thinks that now.
I really do think he's going to slip.
With the recent signings, yeah.
I don't think I don't think it's with the recent signings. I just think more of like what's best fit. In my opinion, if you ask me who's the best quarterback in this draft, honestly, for me, and I hate to say this, it's between two guys: Shedeur Sanders and Will Howard for Ohio State.
Wow.
I'm just being strictly honest. Strictly honest.
That's bold of you, man.
No,
and growth.
And yeah, but I think the reason why Cam Ward is going number 1 is because obviously he playing college for quite a while. And also it's because of what your guy, a nonchalant player, and they think, and then I'm wondering if that's the trend that these guys or these teams, these franchises might go with now. Now, like the NBA,
mm-hmm.
the NFL is not really a copycat league, but they can be. And I think if Cam Ward goes to Tennessee
mm-hmm.
and he produces, I think now we started a trend to where now these guys are going to go find nonchalant type of quarterbacks or you know guys like that and see what happens. What Cleveland, they could go. They get Travis Hunter if they want to. They get Shedeur Sanders if they want to, and then they can go with Abdul Carter if they want to. But there's a lot of reports saying that more than likely they're going to get Hunter, which I believe. Which I believe. Honestly, truly, I can't see them drafting a quarterback first round because of, say, in 3 years that quarterback becomes a dog. Now you got to pay him. Now you got to pay him more money than what you just paid Deshaun Watson. And I think next year Deshaun Watson is hitting them at $81 million in dead cap.
The fuck?
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of fucking money, bro.
You thought he played consistently, like
a lot of money.
Took a break.
And we talking about a guy that's not even going to play this year.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Cleveland got some. Cleveland. Really, the draft starts with Cleveland, because I think everybody knows what Tennessee's going to do. The draft really starts with Cleveland.
Yeah. Damn, that's tough. To be honest, That's tough. If it wasn't for his contract, I know what I would go Shador. If it wasn't for
right.
Damn, I thought you were gonna go Shador to Dallas.
See, I was.
That's why I said history.
See, I was thinking that, but then I was like, nah, because they just signed. They just gave that $70 million a year, or not $70 million, $60 million a year, and they just traded for Joe Milton. There's no way they're gonna sit there and they're gonna draft a quarterback in the first round.
Yeah, true shit. I forgot Joe Milton.
And Jerry. No, I'm just saying. Now, if I think Shador is gonna go to New Orleans.
It's a lot of people. Yeah, they thinking that.
I think if he falls, because obviously Jacksonville ain't gonna need him. I don't think the Jets are gonna get him because I think they're gonna give Justin Fields that chance. And in reality, you went with Mimbu, but my thing, I went with Tyler Warren going to the Jets. Added another weapon for Justin Fields.
Can I be real? I want to tell you my original lineup that I had.
All right.
I'm gonna run through it. I had 1 Cam Ward to the Titans, 2 Shador to the Browns, 3 Travis Hunter to the Giants, 4 Will Campbell going to y'all, 5 Mason Graham going to the Jaguars, 6 Ashton Jeanty going to the Raiders.
Okay.
At 7, I had Mimbu going to the Jets still. I had McMillan going to the Panthers at 8.
That's not bad.
I had Golden going to the Saints at 9. I had Colston Loveland going to the Bears at 10. I had Josh Simmons going to the 49ers at 11. Tyler Warren going to the Cowboys.
Ooh.
Reason why you could have switched those. Most people might have switched them, but I started looking into like what the strengths and weaknesses were. And a lot of people were saying that Loveland has more potential to be a blocker.
No. He sucks at blocking.
Now
Tyler Warren is more of so Loveland is your Travis Kelce. He's your Travis Kelce type of guy. Warren is your Gronk. That he blocks. He actually blocks. Colts, yeah. I love my guy. He sucked at blocking. That wasn't him. That just what he can add that. He can add that to him, but he's a receiving.
He's a
receiving tight end. That dude, bro. That man can run routes, bro. He can run some routes. For Loveland, it's only 3 teams I think he can go. It's the Colts, the Chargers, and Colts, the Chargers, and I really like if he goes there, I really like him going to Tampa Bay with Baker. Now you got Baker, Mike, Chris, and the other McMillan, and you got Bucky. He needs to go to a Colston needs to go to an offense that I know that's gonna get him the ball. And I don't want him to go to Indy, and I pray to God Indy don't give him because they don't know who the quarterback is going to be.
Yeah, they're gonna shit him up.
Now, yeah, because he's going to be in the teams. Him going to Dallas may not be bad. Now you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Loveland, and that's it really.
Okay.
Now, if he goes to, it won't be bad if he went to Miami. It won't be bad. I don't love him. If you go to Miami, I might have to disown you. Yeah, I might have to just disown you.
Can't do that, man.
God, no, who ain't?
It's not that bad, man. You could be a Dolphin for just one game.
You want to get the fuck out.
See, why you gotta be like that?
For one game?
Come
I play
on,
him
man.
twice a year.
2 games.
Anyway.
Are they worse than Ohio State to you? Or they kind of even?
No, Ohio State is worse.
Damn.
Ohio State.
Imagine if you was from Ohio State.
Ohio State is way worse. It's Ohio State. Damn. It'll be Ohio State is 1. Miami is 2. Duke is 3, and Penn State is 4.
Gotcha.
And Michigan State is 5. And Michigan State for football is 5. NC State for basketball is 6.
Yeah.
And then the Cowboys is 7.
Just because of the fans.
Fuck the fans.
Because you damn sure don't even see them boys at all.
You won't hear from.
I mean, as far as a Patriots fan, y'all really don't see them like that.
Yeah, no.
It's just the fans.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
That was 7. Let's see, who's next after that?
What about MLB, NHL?
Thank you. Yankees.
Gosh.
Yankees is 8. I hate the Yankees. Yankees is 8. 9 is the Astros. Let me see. And number 10 will be the Hurricanes.
How you gonna hate the home team, bro?
I'm a Capitals fan.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, fuck them. Whores.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You just don't fuck with none of the Raleigh teams. Well, it's only 2, but neither.
Number 11 would be number 11 would be Baltimore.
Ravens?
Yeah, because of Joe Flacco and Ray Lewis and them. And then Broncos.
I get it. Peyton.
And Alabama.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. And basketball too. Fuck them. They fucked us up in the last
yeah.
years. So both
did.
Alabama, just in general. I respect them, but fuck them.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna give you what I had. So number 1 I had Tennessee have Cam Ward, 2 Travis Hunter, 3 Abdul Carter, 4 Will Campbell, 5 Mason Graham, 6 McMillan, 7 Tyler Warren, 8 Jadad Barron, number 9 Shador Sanders going into the Saints, 10 Ashley Genty, 11 I had Mimbu or Will Johnson, one of the two, but I think Mimbu. 12 Mike Green, 13 I had Malachi Starks, safety for Georgia, for Miami. 14 I had Jahad Campbell. 15 I had Luther Burden, the receiver from Missouri, and then 16 I had Kenneth Grant.
Okay. I had stopped at 12. Let me give my last 4. 13 Dolphins. I had Josh Connolly Jr. from from Oregon. Then I had 14 the Colts. I had Will Johnson, your boy, going there. 15 Falcons. I had Abdul Carter.
Damn.
16. Hold on, let me make sure I got it. 15 Falcons, I had Abdul Carter. 16 Cardinals, I had Derek Harmon from Oregon. So yeah, that was my full list right there that I had set up until we got derailed. Had to run some audibles, man.
Oh, next week that's gonna be crazy.
I know. This is gonna be clutch time.
Yeah, we still got Sanders, Will Johnson, Starks, Campbell, Burden, Donovan, Kelvin Banks, Walter Nolan, James Pierce, Omarion Hampton, Loveland. Yeah, we got Jalen Walker. His stock been going up lately. Jackson Dart, Nick Sorton, Trey Amos, Derek Harriman, Gray Zabel,
Shit.
Mikael Williams.
Yeah.
We got some
hitters.
We got some names still.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that stops our mock draft, man. You know, honestly, truly, you know.
Yeah.
Look pretty solid. All right, go to the switch over to my NBA shit. All right, now let's talk about. I guess we could mix it in. Like that. So, last night, the Denver Nuggets, they fired Mike Malone, and the GM too as well, which is crazy. You know, he is the fourth head coach out of the last six that won an NBA title. That has gotten fired. Mark Malone got fired obviously this year. Mike Budenholzer got fired 2021. Frank Vogel got fired. Well, they won. They won a championship 2021. Mike Budenholzer, Frank Vogel from the Lakers, and then Nick Nurse.
Mm-hmm.
The only two that's left is Steve Kerr and Joe Mazzulla in the last six from the last six NBA champs. I don't know what you heard. I heard some things. So what's your reaction for the Nuggets doing this, man? You know, we're days away from the playoffs.
There's something going on with this Western Conference right now, or something, bro. I hope this the last one. Man. This shocked the fuck out of me. Mind you, they were on a 4-game skid.
Right.
But damn, that's what it took. I mean, I seen a little Russ interview where he kind of seemed like he didn't want to answer any questions. Like he was just there so he wouldn't get fined type of deal. Like they were asking him about basically what the team had to do, what he should do, what they need to improve on, you know. He just sounded dry. And then the caption, it was a thread. The caption said, "This isn't good," like in all caps. And then leading to that, I was like, wow, it all makes sense. Now it was some behind the lock. It was some in the locker room shit going on. I guess people weren't happy with him. I don't know, man. That's tough. That's two within what, a week? 2 coaches within a week. If not 2
weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
1 to 2 weeks, yeah. In between.
Yeah.
But damn.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, because I think when Jenkins got fired, I think he got fired, and we already recorded a couple days before that when that happened. So yeah, it's probably like 2 weeks. I'm in shock, bro. Honestly, truly.
Yeah.
They're on the losing streak. So apparently, Mike is an old school type of head coach, to where like he get on his guys, but apparently he doesn't get on Jokic and Jamal Murray. He gets on them, but he's not hard on them like he is with everybody else. And I guess that rubbed some people in the locker room the wrong way. Now, if that rubbed you the wrong way, grow the fuck up. The league is going soft. The players is going soft. Like, though we're talking about your 2-star players, and you're upset that he's not hard on the 2 guys that basically carry y'all in the playoffs to the NBA championship 2 years ago. Now, you don't want to go too hard on those type of guys. Maybe they the type of guys that they don't want to get pushed too much to where they just lose interest. Maybe you don't know. Maybe that was his coaching style. Maybe that's his his philosophy of how he can get his guys the best out of them. And now I'm sitting here, I'm like thinking, there's only a very few guys that was on that team since the championship squad. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter. Christian Brown on the team. You only, like I said, you only got a very few.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is snitching?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody in there snitching. Somebody's been a rat. Now, reportedly, Nikola Jokic actually liked Mike Malone. So, who's snitching? Who's going up there and whining and bitching? Mike? Aaron? It gotta be one of y'all two. And the thing is, those two are like one of my favorite players in the NBA. You know how I feel about Michael Porter, and you know how I felt about Aaron Gordon, especially when he came out of Arizona.
Facts.
That was baby Blake right there. Is it one of y'all two? And damn sure ain't DeAndre Jordan.
Hell no.
Ain't Christian Brown. It gotta be one of them two. Come on, y'all. And the thing is, sucks because they not gonna go for the players. They go straight to the head coach. Monty Williams, Mike Budenholzer, Frank Vogel, Nick Nurse. They go straight to the coach, acting like the coach is the problem. And this is all coaches that either won the finals or went to the finals. They getting their head chopped off.
Man.
I'm telling you, man, the NBA, that players movement, that shit is real.
Yeah.
Thanks to LeBron.
That one all him.
Thanks to LeBron.
Don't thank him for that.
Hey, when that boy LeBron, when he fired when he went to Cleveland, they fired that was it David
Blatt.
David Blatt. Oh man. In the middle of the season, and then they went to turn around. Then they won the championship. They won the championship that same year too.
Tyronn Lue.
Trying to tell me LeBron ain't start that shit? I ain't never seen no coach getting fired in the middle of the season. Till LeBron did it. And you know I'm right too. You know I'm right. I ain't really put that shit together till about 10 seconds ago. The GOAT. The GOAT. You know your boy did that shit. He started this. It's a copycat league. Remember what I said earlier?
Yeah.
It's a copycat league. Yeah, your boy LeBron done that shit, man. Now on a 4-game split or 4-game losing streak, right?
Yep.
I don't know how you check the standings lately.
Yeah.
There's 4 teams tied at 47-32. The Clippers, the Nuggets, the Warriors, the Grizzlies. And matter of fact, might as well throw in the Timberwolves in there too, because they 46-33.
Lakers 48-31. So that's really just 2-game difference between all three records.
All this can change in the next few days.
Facts.
The Lakers could end up being the 8th seed or being the play-in, or they may not.
That's facts.
All this can change. Hell, the Grizzlies can be in from the 7th seed to the 4th seed.
Be some bullshit.
You remember back in the day when the Western Conference, it had like 8 teams winning 50 games or more. looks like it's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be 2.
It's tough.
The East. It looks like the East about to have 4. The Cavs, the Boston. Knicks just cracked 50. Pacers got 48.
They should hit it.
That was like it's only like 3 games left in the season. I think. Oh, I'm mistaken.
It's gonna be up to their young bulls. More than likely, play the young players. Let them get some burn.
That's shit crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now looking at this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna kind of dive in a little bit in the playoffs for the Western Conference. See, everything went down like how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be the worst? What would be the worst case scenario for Oklahoma City Thunder for them in the playoffs, like matchup wise? And then who would it be the best case scenario for them?
When it comes to them, oh man. Let's see here, right? We go back to my scheduling, right? Okay. For OKC, sitting at the 1, they would have to play the winner of Sacramento and Dallas, potentially.
No, Grizzlies and Timberwolves. 7-8 plays for the 7th spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then 9 and 10, and then whoever won the 9 and 10
plays for the winner of that plays
loser,
for the 7.
The winner of that plays the loser of the 7-8
for the 8
spot.
Whoever falls at that 8 seed. I think they don't want to see Minnesota. I don't think you want to see Minnesota off the rip like that.
I think that's the best case scenario.
Shit.
For Oklahoma?
No, you do not.
Who does the Timberwolves got besides Ant?
You got to worry about. Really, playoff time wise, he's going to shine, mind you.
In a 7-game series.
Yes.
In a 7-game series.
Yes.
You trying to tell me the Timberwolves can beat Oklahoma 4 times?
They ain't gonna go down without no fight.
Shit.
That's for sure.
Oklahoma gonna beat them in respectfully. Just because it's Ant. Oklahoma gonna beat them in 6. If it's the Grizzlies, 6. I think Ant can get them at least 2. Rudy Gobert ain't gonna do shit. Julian Randle ain't gonna do shit. Mike Conley is old, and
they are cohesive though.
Yeah, nah.
They're not gonna be like completely dominant, no, because they don't have the same offensive firepower. But they're not going down without no fight.
It's the playoffs, bro.
Exactly.
It's the playoffs.
People can level up in the playoffs. It happens all the time.
It's the playoffs. It's a different breed.
Nas Reed. Remember what he
hear
did.
You saying it's the playoffs. This is different.
Dante DiVincenzo. Come on now. Don't sleep.
No.
Don't sleep.
No.
Don't sleep. Nikhil Alexander Walker. Don't sleep.
No. You trying to tell me in a 7-game series every other day, these guys can beat Oklahoma City 4 times in a week?
They can beat them 4 times.
SCJ, Chet, both Williams, Lou Dort, Alex Caruso, and Isaiah Hartenstein.
They can win. I'm not saying that they're going to, but that's going to be a fight.
They're gonna give them. They're gonna win 4 games.
That's going to be a fight.
Man, boy,
that's going to be a fight. You're going to have to put.
I need to know what type of drugs you take.
No, you're going to have to at that point, bro. You're not going to put Mike Conley on shit. You're going to have to throw Ant on that. You're going to have to throw Ant on that. And it's going to have to be Lou Dort and Mike Conley. We obviously know who's going to win that battle. But you got mismatches in every game. You got to accept it. Or you're going to shift him out, put Nikhil in for him, or shift shift your line up. Dante got to go in. And just starting to kill at the same time. Both of them. So for to match the size and strength. You might have something rolling and give Conley less minutes. Just let him come in and lead the offense at times. Let him come run that offense. They can make it work. They can make it work. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, no. It won't. But if you're talking playoff Ant, playoff Shea now, that's different. Playoff Ant, playoff Shea, that's a battle I would love to see. I don't think OKC wants to see them in the first round, though. That's going to be tiring for them. It's going to be a fight.
I think worst case scenario for them is seeing the Warriors in first round. Because they could slip too.
That's if they drop, yeah. If they drop.
That'd be the worst.
Yeah.
That would be worst case scenario. I mean, even...
That's
I think if they play... Let's just say this.
Uh-huh.
If they play Dallas, sweet. They play the Kings.
It's cool.
6. I give them 6. Might be 7. I think Kings gonna be hard because Levine and DeMar, Sabonis. I think it's gonna be a tough match. I think 6. I think the Kings. I think the Kings gonna get 2 games. Timberwolves. I think they get 2 games. Memphis in 5.
They're gonna take out Memphis earlier.
I think they can do Memphis in 5.
They could.
Then also it gets tougher along the way. All right, what about the Rockets?
For the Rockets. That's a tough one.
I think I'm down with you, but I'm gonna flip it. I don't think they want to see the Timberwolves.
That's tough. I mean, as far as physicality, they're gonna match it. Unit wise, I think Houston is deeper though as a unit.
Yeah, but but this is the first time they've been in the playoffs. This they young in a way, unexperienced.
Some of them. You got a champ in there though, Van Vliet.
Yeah, but
you got Dylan Brooks who been to the playoffs, even though he ain't the most reliable source to be on your squad as far as playoff experience. He got it. He know what not to do now. He know who not to talk to. Shoot, he learned. He ain't gonna back down though. That's the thing about it. I respect him for that. He's not gonna back down. He just need to be quiet, or just talk trash like during the game. Don't get in the interview and talk shit.
That's the thing though. Like you talking that much shit, you sorry.
Got the 40 on him.
You if you talk a lot of shit and talking shit nowadays, you just one of the sorriest players in the league, bro. Like him. I don't think Pat Bev was in the league, but he was.
He's
sorry.
not.
Like Isaiah Stewart from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of see what he's trying to do, but he's doing too much. He's doing too much, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, man, sit your corny ass down somewhere, bro. Like, don't get me started on him. But yeah. What you saying for the Rockets would be the worst?
For the Rockets, I ain't gonna lie. That's a tough call for them.
I'd probably still say Warriors, just in case they slip.
Yeah.
Because I think the Warriors will beat them in 6 or 5.
They potentially could.
Oh, if it's playoff Jimmy, sweet.
Damn. They potentially could though. Warriors.
And I get Steph like that, sweet, man. Matter of fact, no, the series is over at 3.
What the hell?
They not even make it. They not even gonna make it to the 4th game. They're not gonna make it to the 4th game. Hell,
yo,
they might not even make it to the 2nd game.
It's wild,
bro. They might get if the Warriors play the Rockets.
It's wild.
They might sweep the boys and the Rockets got home court. And the Rockets got home court advantage. The boys might sweep them.
Jeez.
Jay, I'm being dead ass serious.
They're gonna sweep.
I think the Rockets might sweep them.
Goodness gracious.
I mean the Warriors. I think the Warriors might sweep them. Best case scenario, they better hope they play the damn the Grizzlies or the Kings or the Mavericks.
That's tough work, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is some shit for your ass. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell he on? I'm not gonna start.
You tired? The fuck is you talking about?
Man, it's a viral TikTok, man.
Oh my god. Let's go to the East real quick. Cavaliers. Best and worst case scenario for them.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, them. I already know. Yeah. It's them. What are you talking about?
As far as best, I think they taking everything out in that between that 7 to 10. It don't fucking matter. They taking that shit. They taking out the trash.
Besides one team.
I would say Orlando. That's about it.
Because they gave them a fight last year. They won 7 last year.
But this ain't that. And that ain't this.
Now, I'm just saying. Orlando might be able to pull it up. Well, but then again, if Orlando win, they get the 7th spot.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll play Boston. Oh, no. Nah. They sweeping whoever the fuck they playing.
Mm-hmm.
Miami might give them a fight. Miami might give them a game or 2.
Yeah.
Maybe 1. It'll be a gentleman's sweep. Boston, I think size wise, I think Orlando's gonna give him a tough because of them guys is 6'5" and up. But I think Boston might beat them at 5 too. Might beat Orlando at 5.
I mean,
it might be. It's gonna be. I think it should be a cakewalk for the Cavs and Celtics.
Yeah, whoever.
Now Knicks and Pistons 3 and 6.
That's tough.
That might go 7.
Pistons lead the seat. I mean, this ain't gonna matter much, but
they lead the
season series. But they play again tomorrow at Detroit, and Detroit leads it right now 2-1.
Oh, that shit ain't gonna matter though.
But just to say, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
Bucks is gonna be. Damn, no damn.
Bucks lead that 3-1.
No damn. 3-1.
3-1.
Oh, you mean
last time they played? Nah, it's 3-1 for the season. This I'm talking as far as this regular season.
Are they in the same division?
That's a good question.
Yeah, so 5 times. Okay, yeah.
Last time we playing was March 15th though. They played 4.
So yeah, all right. I was like, once you said 3-1, I was like, wait, are they in the same division? Yeah, 5 times, yeah. That's a little tricky though.
Yeah. Without Dame.
Because I'm not sure if Giannis could do it by himself without Dame. And you gonna need Dame.
Unless Kuz step it up big time, Brooks step it up big time. Shoot, everybody, Bobby. You will need the whole squad to help him out. At least play your role as best as possible. That's about as best I can tell you. Play your role as best as possible to help him out, get fast breaks, all that. He's gonna need as much help as possible dealing with this Indiana team. He already gonna have to guard Siakam. That's who I would throw on him. I think Siakam gonna do his thing regardless though. He might slow him down, but he ain't gonna stop him. That's one thing you can't do with Siakam. You can't stop him. He might average like a 16, 8, maybe 3. 16, 8, and 3 with Giannis on him. At that point, though, Tyrese Halliburton got to step up. Or Nembhard. One of them two.
If I'm... do you think that can go 7? Do you think Giannis can make this shit go 7?
I think they're going to burn him out.
So you probably, what they about? 6?
6. I think they're going to burn him out. If they go 7, man, everybody had to be doing their thing on that squad. Everybody. Kuz.
I know it's something I'm going to ask.
Uh-huh.
Don't you think they should just gear into playing games? And stop wasting the potentially 2 games?
I mean, yeah, I don't think it really changes much. Like, I don't think it's so far much has changed from what the standings already are once you play those games. Like, maybe in the beginning, I believe that was about the, if I'm not mistaken. After that, it was pretty much like there was no reason for it. Unless injuries or something, you know, but other than that, it was pretty...
I mean, but look at this, though. Your 7th seed is 40-40 in the East. Your 8th seed is 37-42.
Mm-hmm.
Your 9th seed is 36-43. And your 10th seed is 36-43. Why the fuck would I potentially have a 36-40? Like, man, that makes sense, bro. And then look at your East. I mean, your West. My 7th seed is 47-32. My 8th seed is 46-33. And then my 9th seed is 39-40. I'm literally 7 games above you. Why the fuck am I playing for my spot?
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
Now what if? Now what if the 8th seed was 50-32, and the 9th seed was 40-42? Did I say 42 twice?
No, you said
50-32. Okay, all right.
40-42.
Sometimes yeah. I gotta
play somebody I'm 10 games better
bro,
than.
I'm 10 games above you, bro. Why the fuck am I... Sorry for my language, guys. Why the hell am I playing for my spot? Now, yeah, just... Wait, why?
I couldn't even tell you that one, dog.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Alan Silver, bro, he didn't get his shit together. The play-in spot, bro, is our worst.
It's fucked up, man. I can't say that if nothing else is fucked up.
I just don't understand it.
I think this was at a period in time where like 9, 10s, they were like right there, I believe. Or they maybe just wanted to shake it up. I believe this is when all them shits was close.
No. The only reason I did is because what the Phoenix Suns did in the bubble. That's the only reason why they did this. Because they won every game in the bubble, and they came up short.
So making quick decisions.
So I think they played what, 10 games? Was it 10 games in the bubble in the regular season?
I can't never.
I want to say it was like maybe 10, and they went undefeated. That's when Buck hit that crazy game winner on the Clippers. The motherfucker was practicing like this on the ground. That's the only reason why they did this shit.
Wow.
Yeah. They were the 9th seed. They missed the game by 1. Tell them to play harder in the regular season next time.
True shit, though.
Why am I fighting if I'm like 10 games above you? What do you think this is? March Madness?
I guess, man.
First 4 in, like first that. 4 out?
They try and make it like that, man.
Man. They better stop that shit.
Trying to change up this stuff, man. Ain't nothing like it used to be. Besides the 3-point line. That's about it. They ain't moved that in the free throw line. Everything else changed around it. Of course, out of bounds line ain't moved none. But besides the lines on the court, everything else changing. Rules, players, coaches, refs. Need to change them damn refs.
Hey, Brian, my child like to be a ref.
No, sir.
Proper football, though.
I'm gonna let you ref the Ohio State game so we can see a show. You're gonna be the ref of the Ohio State Michigan game.
Oh, they don't want me to do that.
They gonna be throwing shit on the field because of your ass.
I'm throwing every flag on Ohio State. Offsides, false start, holding. Oh, you touched it. Oh, you hit me in the face? Eject it. Not only you going for this game, you going for the next 2 games.
Yo, you hell.
What? Hey, fair is fair. Fair is fair.
My gosh.
Fair is fair.
That would make it unfair, man.
It would not make it unfair.
It really would.
It wouldn't though. What are you trying to say?
You would cheat.
I'm a cheat.
Yeah, man.
How the fuck am I cheating?
You gonna try to help out Michigan.
No. That's not what I'm doing. I'm calling a spade a spade.
What the fuck is the other spade then?
I'm calling a spade a spade.
No.
What do you mean? If I ref the Ohio State and Michigan game, I'm calling it the spade a
normal.
spade.
You calling it normal?
I'm calling it a normal, yeah.
No, not your normal, but like a.
I'm calling it normal.
No, like 50-50.
Maybe.
See?
It might be 50-50. Maybe 75-25.
God damn.
Go blue, baby.
We're gonna keep you out of there. You don't need no reference job for that shit.
Go blue, baby.
The only blue we're gonna let you coach is Kentucky. Everybody else, you off limits. Sure can't do UNC. You probably don't give a fuck about football wise.
Football watch for UNC?
Duke?
Nah, not football watch, not for UNC. Basketball, yeah.
Yeah, you out of here for both UNC, Duke. Damn sure ain't Michigan. You know what? Go fuck with UCLA, man.
For basketball?
Football.
For football?
Football.
Yeah, I don't care too much. No, they in the Big Ten, so I can't. Nah.
Yeah, conflict of interest.
Now. Yeah, I can't do USC or Oregon. They in the Big Ten now.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
I don't call a spade a spade. Ohio State, Michigan. Y'all call your boy up. Hit me up. I see y'all my number in my email.
They don't want it, man. Let you do Ole Miss games though.
Ole Miss?
Yeah.
I like to do Ole Miss and Alabama. I'm favorite Ole Miss for sure.
Yeah, you're out of here. You're out of here.
I'm favorite Ole Miss. I'm favorite Ole Miss for sure. Ole Miss, Mississippi State. Ole Miss.
You're done.
Oklahoma, Texas. I might go Texas. But then again, I might go Oklahoma though. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go area of the year with it.
They are definitely gonna ask for your phone and your password to your FanDuel because you're trying to throw the fuck out them games.
Nah, I ain't put no bets on it. I ain't like my boy Jonathan Murray.
Porter, yeah.
Oh, Porter, my fault. Jonathan Porter, yeah.
That boy going through it. That's some crazy shit.
It is.
Wow.
Any final thoughts, bro, before we sign off?
I think next week with the draft, it's gonna be hell, but it's gonna be fun hell.
Oh, I'm about to struggle next week.
Yeah, me too.
Matter of fact, we're gonna take him off, scratch him off. You did a Book already. You did Golden already. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be a struggle next week, but it's gonna be fun though.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun. And then shit, I think we find out the actual playoffs matchups next week, because the NBA season I think is done this Friday. So I think probably next week that'll be done. Okay. But that's all I got.
Yep.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow.
Do that.
All that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do that.
And,
Por favor.
Yeah, man. April is here. Make sure y'all wash our cars
often.
Take that pollen off that shit.
It's gonna build. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This shit is coming in waves.
Yeah. You from the east side of you on the East Coast, I pray for you.
I'm telling you.
The pollen is real this side.
Shit don't make no sense.
It's real. But that's all I got, man.
Yep.
All you got?
Yep.
Alright. It's the end of episode 139. Your boy Trez.
J Ferd.
The boys is out. Yes, sir.